Morning. Perhaps you're throwing a New Year's Eve party, maybe going to one. Chef Binks, he's got some easy ideas for you to either cook at home or take with you. Good morning.
Well, good morning to you as well. How was your holidays? Good?
It was wonderful.
I know, it's so much
Despite
fun.
my bad behavior, Santa was still good to me.
My favorite week. This is my favorite week. I'm eating so much wonderful food. Yes. And champagne is part of a lot of celebrations.
I
right?
hear what you're talking about.
It's that go-to beverage for celebrations or special events. On New Year's as a kid, my parents used to always have champagne and strawberries, and it got me thinking, what are some of the other recipes and things that you can do specifically with this celebratory beverage? One of the things that I love to use is champagne, or make champagne vinaigrette. This makes a very light marinade that you can use for both marinating something like the chicken dish that I have over here, or using as a salad dressing with strawberries, dried fruit, almonds, other seasonal things. Really, really delicious.
Would you use this in place of the vinegar?
You can use it in place of the vinegar. I would do like a 50-50. So I would add a little champagne vinegar, or you can make champagne vinegar relatively easily, just like you can with any other wine. So cooking with champagne is interesting because you don't have to use a super expensive wine. Now, a lot of chefs would argue that. They'd say, whatever quality wine you're going to use to drink, you should use to cook with. I just don't agree with it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to use a $50 bottle of champagne to make a marinade. It doesn't make sense to me. Another thing, when you're working with brie, I make cream sauces using champagne. So I'll melt down a little heavy cream, a little bit of brie, add some champagne in there. It just sweetens it up. It makes it so nice. And again, you don't need something really expensive to bring out that really, really sweet, wonderful flavor. And that goes wonderful with something like chicken or pork. So if you make this sort of like with a little bit of sour cream or serve it thicker, it's just lovely.
It's almost kind of like a tzatziki or like a yogurt dipping sauce.
It is, absolutely. And you can add a little bit of champagne right into some yogurt cheese, right into some sour cream, mix that together to add that flavor into it. Now, the alcohol won't cook out of that method, so that's maybe something best for the adults.
All right, we got about 30 seconds left. This one is quite interesting.
Right out of my weird recipe file. I have like those recipes. It's like, I don't know when I'm going to use this. I've had this recipe for like 6 years now, and I said, well, let's give it a shot and see how it comes out. It was kind of interesting. Rice Krispie treats made with champagne. Now, I questioned the recipe because I said, I didn't know if this is sound, but it does work. Start melting your marshmallows and your butter together. Add in the champagne during that process. The alcohol will cook out and make Rice Krispie treats just like normal. Now, if I had a do-over, I would add some dried cranberries and dried strawberries into that to sort of tie it all together. I think
like the adult Rice Krispie.
it would be like a fun thing, but it really sweetens it up and adds a really nice flavor to it. Champagne, great for celebrating, but really a super fun wine or spirit to cook with as well. Think of it in a different way.
Some great ideas, Chef Binks. Thank you as always.